Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Gummy Worms here with good friend and co-commentator
Sproutt.
My boy. We are back on this wonderful, I think this is a Friday. Yes, it is Friday. Silly me. Getting into the picks and bans here, bringing you TestTop on the dire side versus new __ Hope. I'll just stick with New Hope, thank you. On the Radiant side there, bans and picks, getting right into it there. Squirtle is sending me a message. I think he meant to send that to you.
Ignore Squirtle.
Because he said, hey, who's better, you or Gummy? But he sent it to me.
Okay.
I was like, I'm Gummy. Anywho,
Radiant
getting into the
team
bans. We have Wraith King getting banned out and Ancient Apparition getting banned out. The Wraith King ban I think is a little interesting. Mind you, he has been seeing a lot of play recently, sort of all around in both the competitive and amateur scene.
Yep.
Even in just pubs, I've been seeing him quite a bit. He's definitely been picked up as the 1 or the 4 position.
Mainly the 1 because of his alignment now.
Yeah, and again, he's picked up as the 4 because his Q is probably like one of the best stun slows in the game. It's a 2-second stun followed by 2-second slow, so that's...
It's only good if you can actually like secure it. You need a stun before he hits because you can actually disjoint or even just run away because it's a projectile.
Oh, really?
Yes.
It falls off after a while?
Well, no, it doesn't fall off. It's just that it's a projectile. They can keep moving until it hits them, so you need to set up a stun.
Oh, I see.
Always link stuns together, even if it is Wraith King and he has 4 seconds of CC.
Just even in general, just always, stack your stuns and stack your stuns well, mainly because, well, stacking stuns, it means kills and wins.
Dire team ban.
There's nothing worse than stacking than popping a Ravage on top of a black hole in progress. That's just the worst.
Yeah, why would you pick an Enigma and a Tidehunter together anyways?
Enigma jungle, Tidehunter offlane.
I know, but I still just don't like the combination because it's too alt focused.
It's it's just a theoretical,
Team
hypothetical sort of dealio here. Alright, the 2 other bans that came in here while we focus on the game for a minute. Doom, Sand King getting banned out, and then the first picks coming in here. We have Invoker on the Radiant side and Lycan on the Dire.
Batrider was also not banned out.
Yeah,
what is this? What are these bans?
There are some big heroes on the board still.
Yeah.
Batrider, Mirana, Shadow Demon,
Enchantress.
Enchantress. Okay.
Apparently.
Enchantress. I haven't seen much of her recently.
No, I have. She's still really good. It's like the whole Chen Enchantress kind of thing, just roaming, ganking, pushing.
I imagine in pub games, heroes that require a lot of micro aren't very popular.
No.
Again, Chen and Enchantress being a couple heroes that do require quite a bit of micro if you want to be extremely effective with them.
Mm-hmm.
And all that now...
Team synergy.
Yeah. And Treant Protector getting picked up by New Hope here. A good pickup. I like it. It's a good...
10 seconds
just good general support pickup there. And not only that, Living Armor is incredibly helpful.
It's not up against a full push lineup. It's going to get shredded.
No. More or less. Yes, but Living Armor, if you put on a hero, too, is just as equally effective.
Yeah, but when they're not really going for the heroes, they're going for the towers, because already this is a push lineup. Lycan, Enchantress, Shadow Shaman gets banned out because we're stopping the push, the all-out push. But still, it's a lot of push that's going to come, and Treant's Living Armor only protects up against chip damage, not full-out engage on towers.
Yeah, that's true. We'll see. I still like Tree. Well, I think what you said is 100% correct. I don't think he was the best pick for this particular lineup. I still like Tree. He's okay.
He's incredibly easy.
10 seconds.
Very much so. You play him as a bully, and there we go. That's the Nature's Prophet. So there we go. Banning out that full push combo.
No, that's Rat Dota. He's not push. He's just Rat. He doesn't push as well as people say he does. If you literally watch how long it takes a Nature's Prophet to push a lane, it takes way too long compared to a Lycan, Enchantress, or Chen, or Shadow Shaman.
Maybe when compared to those, yes, but when you have the Natures who, just trees and runs, it pushes the lane. Well, yes, not as fast as the Lycan or the Enchantress, or Shadow Shaman, I suppose, to a lesser extent. It's just, he still is a good Like, he still maintains good pressure on lanes. Even if he doesn't do a full-on push, he can at least maintain pressure. And at the last level, his teleportation, I think, is only a 20-second cooldown, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So basically having him jump from lane to lane every 20 seconds just to apply pressure and push that lane out just a little bit more. I mean, well, yeah, I guess that's textbook rat Dota.
That is rat Dota. Again, he doesn't push, he rats. That's all he is. Everyone says, oh, he's going to push. It's like, no, he's going to be a rat.
Yeah.
He doesn't push as well as... Hell, a Rubik pushes better with Fade Bolt.
Okay.
Yes, he actually does, because
that's a bold statement, but okay.
He does, because it jumps through the minions and also reduces their attack damage, so they're not going to be able to kill the minions that are killing them.
Oh, Mirana getting banned out there.
Yeah.
So, decent bans. I don't know. Again, New Hope definitely banning out that huge push strat. Even with the Sand King ban, too.
Could go Tinker.
Yeah, Tinker still on the board.
Yeah.
I mean, there's lots of wave clear still on the board, too. You could look at, like, a Lina. Maybe even a Dragon Knight if they want to feel a little fancy.
10 seconds remaining.
Dragon Knight actually wouldn't be a bad pick.
No, it would push. Or a Death Prophet, of course.
5 seconds
Oh, yes,
remaining.
yes. The DP.
I do prefer Dragon Knight over DP, though.
Mainly
Reserve
because
time.
Dragon Knight is still useful after his ulti.
Yes.
Death Prophet, I think, relies a little too much on her ulti to do any damage.
Yep.
Dragon Knight can at least waddle in and right-click a little.
Yep. And also his Flame Breath hurts like hell.
It's about equivalent to the Crypt Swarm.
Yeah, but it also hits mechanical units, which is nice.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh. Man, I'm learning so much. Alright, Centaur War Runner getting picked up there, so there's the offlaner.
That's good, because it's engage.
I'm interested to see where this Enchantress is going, if they're going to run her as a support or a jungle.
It would be jungle. That's how she has to be run.
I mean, well, they could run her as a support, that's the thing. It's just, that's my question is... Because, like... Oh, Weaver getting picked up there.
Yeah, she needs the jungle creeps, though. She needs to be able to take control of them. To enchant them. Without that, she's actually a very useless hero. Her strength comes from controlling more.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, getting the minions that she needs, like again, like the Centaur Chieftain, maybe picking up the wolf, Alpha Wolf, stuff like that, like getting those auras, getting that stomp, all that kind of stuff.
And Dark Troll Summoner for the net. There's a Rubik pickup, so yeah, this is pretty much a push lineup. And with an engage from the Centaur, so they have something to fall back on.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and Lycan too, he's got great engage when he goes shapeshift, right? He moves max move speed.
Yep.
So, you know, Lycan pops his ulti, doesn't even need the Centaur War Runner's ulti as well to move at full move speed. Visage getting picked up here by New Hope. There's that second support there. The Weaver is sort of the big question here. Are they going to throw him in the safe lane, or are they going to throw him in the off lane there? And either way, again, I think putting that Weaver in the safe lane might be the way to go right now.
Yeah, Weaver off lane. It can work, but again, you're very reliant on your farm. You need to pick up a Linken's, or you could go I forget what the build is, but it's the Battle Weaver build. It's funny as hell. Yeah.
Honestly, I think if, like right now, looking at these lineups, TestTop, if they really push hard, like TestTop kind of has this, mainly because they do have that push heavy line. I think if New Hope really wants a chance to stop them dead in their tracks, they really want to go with an aggressive tri-lane.
Why'd they ban out the Tinker?
That's a great question.
They weren't going to pick up a Tinker.
I mean, they most likely weren't going to pick up a Tinker.
Yeah. Invoker's probably going mid, Weaver safe lane.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Well, I mean, the tree in the vision, or sorry, the tree in the. Oh, sorry, you mean for the Dire here?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why they banned out the Tinker. Like, yeah, the Invoker is already most likely their mid hero.
Time.
I mean, I would almost put money that he's going to be that mid hero.
Mid or Weaver could go mid. That's the two that I could see going mid, and Tinker will be fine up against either as long as he gets his Boots of Travel, then Soul Ring.
Basically, that's all Tinker really needs. Just the Boots of Travel. After that, you just start March of Machines, just left, right, and center. OD getting banned out here. Okay. And there we go. Yeah.
This is a push lineup. That's one roll.
That's exactly what we need. That is a Nether Blast Pugna who's just gonna shred through towers basically the whole game.
Yep.
It's gonna be this is just gonna be huge.
Let's see how long this game goes.
Honestly, this is either going to be like the quickest game ever or the longest game ever.
Exactly.
Because either TestTop's lineup here is going to just run flawlessly and they're going to push down to T3s in like 20 minutes, or New Hope is going to counter them rather effectively, and they're going to need that time to come back, and by 45 minutes that Weaver will just basically be godlike, that Invoker will be godlike, and, well, whoever their last hero is, we'll see in just a minute. Mind you, I will say TestTop, like, they kind of rely a little too much on this Lycan here. Like, if their push strat doesn't succeed the way they want it to, the only right click they have right now is the Lycan. Yeah. Enchantress too, I guess, to some lesser extent. And there's the DP.
Weaver off lane, Invoker safe lane farmer, Death Prophet mid. I never liked Invoker safe lane farming because he doesn't get levels. He needs levels. That's the issue. He's a level dependent hero.
Yeah.
Entirely.
Yeah, that's more or less true. I don't know. We'll see. I really want to see how well TestTop does, because they do have this very push heavy lineup, and I'm kind of curious for myself here whether or not that'll lead to success or failure.
Should be fine, to be honest, as long as Enchantress gets some good creeps, some Fade Bolts out of Rubik, and Nether Blasts on any tower that they feel like needs to go down.
Yeah, I mean, this Pugna, I think, is going to be the one to watch there. He is going to be sort of like the primary tower shredder.
Yeah.
So again, it's going to be interesting to see how well this turns out for them. But getting right into it here, we have TestTop versus... I wrote it down and now I forget. Son of a biscuit.
New Hope.
New Hope versus TestTop. Going on here, New Hope on the Radiant side, TestTop on the Dire side. Getting right into it in just a few moments here. Lanes slowly forming right here. Like I was mentioning here, the Radiant going with that aggressive tri-lane. They have the Treant Protector, they have the Visage coming on up there, and they have the Weaver as well. So that aggressive tri-lane, I think, is going to be what they need. They want to shut down that Lycan. They want to sort of shut down this top lane as fast as they can, and that's going to give them a bit of an advantage against this push-heavy lineup. DP is disconnected from the game. Quick pause coming in. And there we go, tack pause.
Not attack pause, not even close to being attack pause.
No. But there is vision up here on the top lane here. The Radiant can see the Dire. I'm fairly confident in that statement. And vice versa, the Dire can't see the Radiant. So, there we go. The element of surprise has been ruined. Like you said earlier, Death Prophet going middle. Invoker going in the off lane, actually. Solo,
he's going in the safe lane.
Or, well...
That's what I said.
Sorry, safe lane, solo, safe lane, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was implied because he needs levels.
Yeah. Alright, right. Yes. He needs to get to... Well, he needs as many levels as he can get.
Because his power only increases with the spell increases.
I only get stronger with each level I gain.
Basically.
Alright, Death Prophet's come back now. Oh, actually, wait, let's see. Is there anything cool to look at? We're going with the Alliance HUD. Done. Alright, let's do it. Here we go. Smoke comes up on the Dire. I don't think the Radiant saw the smoke. Not 100% certain on that.
You're a horrible Alliance fanboy that you don't have your own.
Alright, sorry. Getting into it here. The Dire did smoke up in that top lane there. Radiant moving along to this middle lane. Looks like they are looping around just a little bit. Possible lane rotation? No. They are just trying to flank around. Not quite sure what they're doing just yet.
You have Lycan mid, of course.
Oh, okay.
What, dude? Pugna needs safe lane.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, I don't know. It's just I've played Pugna a few times in mid to some success. Maybe that was just flukes.
Probably. Pugna gets stomped in most mid lane.
Does he?
Yeah, he does. He's pretty bad.
Okay. I don't know.
It's like you're new to Dota.
Well, no, but it's more like in the 2 times I've actually played Pugna mid, like I won both times, and it just made me go like, oh.
No,
it made me think that maybe Pugna was mediocre at mid. Well, not the best, I agree. You know, if you pick a Pugna.
Whoa, fuck, Visage just goes flying in
with the haste rune. There we go. Just getting into it right here, right now. Last hit's coming in. Just sort of getting into it. No action right off the bat. good dewarding here by the Radiant, but I think they actually managed to block their own safe camp? Yeah, I think they did. I think
the Dire, right?
Yes. Fuck. I think the Dire managed to block their own safe camp. Way to go.
I am pretty sure.
I think that's safe. Or by safe, I mean
easy camp.
Blocked. Oh well. Getting into it though, again, nothing too crazy going on here. Looking at the lineups, you have the Invoker in the bot lane here, up against that Centaur Warrunner. Centaur is a very strong offlaner. He's always sort of relevant, and again, once he hits level 6, he just kind of does his thing. I feel like he will be able to sort of take out this Invoker relatively easily, as long as he can maybe get to 6 first. I think that would be the big key for him, is just get to 6 first, ulti in, stomp, double edge, etc.
I don't think Invoker knows how return works.
What do you mean?
He's attack canceling on the Centaur.
Oh, right.
You never do that.
Yeah, because return procs before the animation happens.
Yep.
Right.
Oh no, it didn't block it. That's a good word actually then.
Okay. Well, convenient. Yeah, it is good because it gives quite a bit of vision, or quite a bit of, observer or sentry vision. Sorry, that's what they're called. That's what they're called. And it can block the, or not block. Sorry, it can take note of any observer wards in a fairly common radius here. Good lane pulling in from the Dire, while the Radiant are trying to sort of poke and prod and do what they can to stay within XP range.
Then steal XP from the Rubik.
Mm-hmm.
He's like hoping for levels so hard right now.
Who? Sorry, the Rubik?
Yeah.
I mean, what's he sitting at? Oh, he's still sitting at level 1. Aww.
Yes.
Rubik. Oh well, still sitting at level 1, getting there. Let's take a look at the levels. You know what, this game isn't so much about like last hits and stuff. I feel like this game's just gonna be straight up like the game of levels. Like what team can hit majority level 6 first and then just start wrecking foos.
I think Pugna really needs like closer to 7. Like 7 for his Nether Blast to be max level.
Basically, I agree with that. I think Pugna basically needs to max out Nether Blast first. Like, maybe even skip Life Drain at level 6 and just go right for that next level into the Nether Blast.
Fair enough.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I think that would be best, especially if they want to... Again, especially if they want to go for that hard push lineup. I think they can afford to sort of sacrifice that level 6 Life Drain and move right into that level 6 Nether Blast.
Yeah. Wow. That safe stack is huge now.
Yeah, I think it's triple stacked.
Yep.
Or, if not triple stacked, it's you have a group of
2.5.
You have like 2 groups of 4 in there, I think. I don't know. Either way, good job in this Rubik, I will say. Rubik doing a great job in pulling the lane. You have the Enchantress coming in, just get a little bit of last hits there. Rubik doing his best to try and last hit too. In comes the Visage, just sort of right click, doing a little poke. But nothing too crazy going on here. In comes the Tree. Oh, Tree, come on. These are easy last hits for you, my boy. Especially when your right click is 91 damage. In comes the Weaver. Shikuchi all around. Right click's coming in. This could be a dead Rubik. One more right click is all he needs. Coming in for the Weaver. That's first blood. And now Pugna is going down. More right clicks coming in. The Shikuchi coming in for the Weaver. In comes more right clicks. And that's a double kill for the Weaver. There we go. Radiant aggressive tri-lane. Maybe paying off. Enchantress acting as the cleanup crew here. In comes the Death Prophet with her Crypt Swarm. Out comes the little Sprightlings from the Enchantress. But looks like she will be able to get away. And yes, she will. Out comes a couple Crypt Swarms, but to minimal effect there. Not too bad. A 2-for-1 trade with 2 kills going to the Weaver. That's definitely a hero that wants those kills. Well, not wants, but needs those kills.
Yeah.
And that actually puts him off into a great early opening lead there, boosting his net worth up to about 2350, we'll say. Just above the Death Prophet, who's sitting at 2050 herself.
Yeah.
So again, great job there.
Seems like the Dire lanes are not having fun at all.
Oh, Visage. Get that ward. I mean, the Dire lanes, like I mentioned earlier at the beginning of this game, if the Radiant, this lineup is all about the push. The Dire need to spend probably the first 10 to 15 minutes just sort of solo farming, getting as much gold and getting as much items as they can get. But then once that 15 or so minute mark hits, they need to group up and just straight up 5-man. The Radiant, by doing this aggressive tri-lane, hang on, yeah, Pugna's going down, then comes the Gemini attack, not going to be enough to kill him. Yeah, he's fine. with the Radiant doing this tri-lane, like I mentioned earlier, this aggressive tri-lane here, it's putting a lot of pressure on this top lane here, and this top lane is kind of key to the push in a lot of regards. The Pugna needs to get that max level Nether Blast to really shred through towers. Enchantress is going to have to keep coming back up here to sort of help defend every so often, and like now you have Lycan going back to base, and he's a little underfarmed at the current moment. Centaur has hit level 6. They're actually going to pull up the levels now. Centaur's hit level 6, so is Lycan too. So now we have 2 level 6s on the board for the Dire. The Radiant, on the other hand, you have the Invoker and the Death Prophet, who are at level 7 and 6 respectively. Midas coming up on the Invoker. So greedy. So greedy, I love it.
Yeah, it's a Quas Exort Invoker. This is pretty common.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's so greedy, I love it.
Yeah, he needs to get his phase boost.
Mind you, he
needs
did
at
get the
least level
Midas. He did get the Midas at a pretty decent time. Boots are incoming. He just got brown boots now, just as you mentioned it, actually.
I was watching that.
Yeah. So just got his brown boots, moving on to it there. Last hit's in pretty heavy favor for the Radiant right now.
Oh yeah.
Mind you, the Dire, they kind of have their last hits spread out amongst the different heroes there, but if you look at the Radiant, they have their top 3 heroes. Those are the 3 heroes that want the last hits. The Tree and the Visage just have a few last hits apiece. And here comes Death Prophet pushing the tower with her Exorcism. Doing what Lycan can't, which is push towers.
Yeah, he needs Wolfpack, and he actually is also Rad Dota.
Yeah, pretty much. He moves so fast, right? That's what he does. Trying to catch up on the farm here in the jungle. Pugna getting some last hits in the jungle. Moving along, the Dark Troll Summoner. Oh, there's the net. Right clicks come in. That could be a dead troll. His timer's about to expire though. They might not get the kill. Oh, Weaver, you're a little out there, buddy. In comes Living Armor, right clicks coming in, Enchantress going down fairly well. Sprite's coming in, that's a Sunstrike, gonna miss. In comes the, oh no, I think it was a Centaur ulti out? No, yep. I'm too sure. Yes, it looks like it was.
Yeah, he just used it.
Yeah, so Centaur ulti saves the Dire, no kills going the way of the Radiant, but that's okay. Again, just kind of pushes them out of the jungle. Lycan getting low, has yet to pick up his Vladimir's. Mind you, he is working on using his wolves actually to some fairly good effect there. I like it, getting some uncontested farm without putting himself in harm's way. Visage though taking out the Pugna. Mind you, that whole Radiant tri-lane, Radiant tri-lane's up there. Weaver taking some hits. In comes the Living Armor. Shikuchi's in. He wants to go in on that Rubik. No one else can really go with him. Rubik taking some right click damage. He's getting pretty low there. In comes the Sunstrike. Oh, misses it just a bit. More right clicks come in. This is a dead Rubik, but in comes the TPs there. That's the Pugna coming back in. The Dire just managed to kill the Visage. that was a Weaver ulti that didn't work out too well. He's being chased pretty hard, has no TP, no way to get out, just waiting for that Shikuchi. And there we go. Can he get away? It's going to be close. Keeping an eye on this there. Enchantress moving on in, throws out an Impetus. Doesn't do enough damage yet. Shikuchi. Weaver, just get out of there, my boy.
Didn't do any damage because of Living Armor.
Oh, okay. I didn't know he still had a proc of it on.
Yeah, it had just like a couple seconds left on hit.
And there we go. Weaver manages to get away. They trade 1 for 1. Or actually, no, sorry, it was a 2 for 1 trade in favor of the Radiant. So 2 more kills going the way of the Radiant, 1 towards the Dire. And good job there. Vladimir is getting picked up finally by the Lycan there. So now he's online, now he's engaged, ready to go. Just start farming in the jungle, doing what he can. Let's take a look at the golden XP graph actually real quick. Slight lead for the Radiant in terms of XP. This could be a very dead Death Prophet. Good stacks on the stuns there. The stomp, and just as the stomp went out, Rubik used his teleport to telekinesis, sorry, to great effect there. Getting the kill there, going towards, I think it was the Centaur. Yes, Centaur got the killing gold there. And great play on the Dire. Again, the Centaur with his Blink Dagger is up, so now he can be Centaur. Going in on this Pugna here. In comes the Leech Seed. Right clicks coming in. Pugna getting very low there, and that's a kill towards the Weaver.
Yeah.
And not only that, another dead Pugna.
Oh yeah. This Pugna's... They don't know how to play Pugna.
Yeah, he's very far behind now. He's sitting at 3 deaths, 1 assist. Only at 29.5 as far as last hits and denies are concerned, so... Yeah. Not looking too good in terms of... well, not looking too good just for this Pugna in general. Weaver, though, on the other hand, you know, he's got 4 kills, 1 assist, 36 last hits already. He's doing a fairly good job of farming, and not only that, not only just farming, but killing as well. Decent time lapse there, manages to break off the Decrepify, I think.
Didn't matter. He already took the magic damage from the Nether Blast.
Yeah. Man. I don't know why, but just Decrepify sounds like a Disturbed song.
Probably is.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna go look this up now.
Sorry?
I said I'm gonna go look this up.
I know there's like Stupefy, but I don't think it's specifically Decrepify. Weaver getting pretty low there. Again, got Decrepified into the Nether... Was that Nether Blast? Yeah? Yeah, Nether Blast. Derp. In comes the Centaur, pops his ulti, they come flying in, that's a blink, no, that's a miss here, in comes the Overgrowth, Pugna takes out the Treant Protector, and Weaver just kind of needs to get out of there, being chased by basically the whole Dire team. The Dire now doing exactly what they need to do, which is just straight up 5-man dotes.
Yeah.
The Radiant are going to have to respond in kind. The Dire taking out that mid T1 tower, good job on the Death Prophet there. Taking the tower. Now she needs to move her way up top, though. Unless they just want to trade that tower. Looks like, actually, no, they're going to go take that T2, or at least attempt to. Exorcism still up for at least the time being. TPs are coming in. That's the Enchantress coming on in now. Not much she can do, actually, about this. This tower's getting fairly low. Exorcism is now down, but right-clicks keep coming on in. This could be a T2 tower. Oh, TPs are now coming in. They need to back away. The tower, not yet. Oh, no. My mistake. The T2 tower is now within deny range there. So that was actually a really good push from the Radiant. Again, they can't take out the tower. Looks like they might deny it. Yeah, they're going to deny it.
They have to.
But that is a T2 tower now taken down. So they traded the T1 for basically the 2 mid towers.
Yep.
They did deny the second tower, though, which I will give to them. That was very good.
Yeah, but it seems like the New Hope is actually doing better push strat than.
Well, I think what it was that aggressive tri-lane just basically paid off for them.
Yeah.
They got, I think it was 3 or 4 kills in that tri-lane, and like that was exactly what they needed to basically stop the push just that little bit longer, so everyone else could get more farm. I mean, you look at the Death Prophet; she's about halfway to her Bloodstone, almost.
Where's that Thumb Strike?
I don't know. I actually didn't pay attention to it. Invoker here, he's got his, I mean, he's got a Hand of Midas, he's got an Ulti Orb coming, and a Void Stone. I think that's a Scythe of Ice, or at least he's going to be trying to work for a quick Scythe of Ice. I mean, what else could it build? There's a Scotty or Lincoln's. I don't think he's going to be building a Lincoln's. Scotty maybe, but I think the Scythe of Ice is the better choice, so... Scythe of Ice probably coming up on the Invoker. Weaver picked up a Yasha first. Maybe is that what the Weaver battle build is or whatever?
It might be actually.
Weaver taking some pretty big damage. He doesn't get his time lapse off.
Actually, he did.
He did?
Yeah.
Was it the?
He clicked it, but the Nether Ward.
Yeah, no, I saw he clicked it, but the thing is, it didn't actually proc.
Yeah.
Or didn't.
Nether Ward shoots you just as soon as you hit the button.
Yeah, so Weaver goes down, huge gold going the way towards the Pugna. I think that was about 500. Yeah, 522 gold going the way of the Pugna here. Visage, unfortunately, still level 5. Uh-oh, they might catch up the Lycan here. That was, what was that? That was the Stampede. Stampede came in from the Centaur. Lycan is going to get away there. They're not going to go finish off that Roshan, mainly because I don't think they can. Centaur Warrunner TPing away. Yeah, manages to get away. So anywho, Weaver picked up that Yasha. Didn't quite pick up, or hasn't picked up his Lincolns or anything towards his Lincolns yet, so quite possibly going for that battle build that you mentioned earlier.
I'm okay with this.
Rubik took out the Treant Protector there. Tree, I guess, getting caught out just a little bit. And now the Dire are moving to push towards that top T2. Looks like they are going to go and try and go for Roshan there. They have the Death Prophet, they have the Visage, using Exorcism to actually try and take out the Roshan. Looks like he will be going down. No, that's the Centaur who's blinking in. It's fallen to the Radiant.
Denied the Aegis.
Oh, wow. They didn't. Okay. Centaur takes out the Death Prophet. This could very well be a dead Visage, but no, in comes the Weaver. Where's that Sunstrike? I don't even know. Oh, going for, I guess, that. Weaver fighting against the Centaur, fighting against everything else. Rubik, though, takes out the Weaver with the Fade Bolt.
See, Fade Bolt too strong.
I mean, I never said it wasn't. It does pretty decent damage. 280. That's not bad. I'll take that.
Dire's bottom tower
280 while reducing damage by 32. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So strong.
So I don't know if that was a worthwhile trade. I mean, the Radiant did get the Roshan, but they didn't get the Aegis.
Yeah.
They lost the Death Prophet and the Weaver.
Yep. Centaur had to deny it though because he had no space to pick it up.
Yeah, that's true.
If he had space to pick it up, he would have picked it up.
I mean, I think denying it in that particular situation was just as effective as if he were to have picked it up.
Yeah.
Mind you, of course, he obviously wanted to have tried to have picked it up, but...
Yeah, but that would be put something down, and then maybe Death Prophet could get away. It was like...
No, I mean, in that situation, that was, I think, a perfect play.
That was perfect.
And so, again, congratulations there, Centaur Warrunner. You done good, kid. You done good. Treant Protector trying to get a little farm here. Taking a look at items, we're seeing pretty decent builds on everyone. Centaur ulti comes in. I think that was as a method of escape. Yes, it was. Items so far, more or less, I'd say kind of even-ish. You see the Death Prophet. She's got her Soul Booster, so about halfway to getting her Bloodstone. As far as gold's concerned, I don't think she doesn't know. Doesn't have enough for her Ring of Health or anything like that yet, but she is getting pretty close there. She has the most expensive part under her belt already.
Yeah.
Treant Protector only has a headdress there. Hang on, huge fight coming in, right? Clicks. There's an Overgrowth there. Rubik kind of caught out. Rubik stole the Overgrowth, casted it himself, and that's a kill there. Centaur Warrunner taking out the Visage. In comes the Meteor. Could be just a breakaway. The Death Prophet ulti. Weaver. Time lapses away. Death Prophet just kind of trying to stay in the middle of the fight here. Doing what she can, but she's going to go down too. That's going to be dead. Death Prophet killed by someone or other. Enchantress takes out the Invoker though. And that is 3 kills right there for the Radiant. Radiant now pushing hard on this T1 tower. I think, sorry, did Rubik steal Exorcism? No, he did not. Yes, he did?
Yeah, he did. He used it.
He used it, then stole Overgrowth.
Yes.
Alright, I didn't know. Weaver getting caught out here. Right click's coming in, and he could be going down here. Gets out of range of that sentry ward there, and is just going to back away. This is pretty much an easy T1 tower right there for the Dire. I mean, amazingly won. Congratulations, Dire, on that fight there. Things now quickly going the way of the Dire. You know, they've hit that mark. They have items on the right heroes now, and now it's just 5-man.
Yep.
5-man and win everything.
Or lose everything, whatever.
Yeah, more or less. I will say though, on the way of the Radiant, they have kind of stagnated just a little bit as far as items are concerned. Taking a look at the Dire items real quick. We got the Blink Dagger up on the Centaur Warrunner. He's got his Ring of Health too, so he's going to be getting a Hooded Defiance. Rubik just finished a Magic Wand, which is, I guess, okay for him. I mean, I wouldn't say no to it either. Sorry, actually, Centaur does have his Hooded Defiance ready to go. He's just waiting to get the items there. Lycan has his Medallion of Courage and his Vladimir's Offering, so 2 really good items that were to help him get Roshan and just secure kills in general. I mean, Medallion of Courage stripping away 6 armor is pretty decent. Not too bad there. And other than that, I mean, nothing too crazy. Mechanism is up on the Pugna, so there is that. And now I think it's just time for the Dire to just straight up 5-man.
Yeah.
5-man and push all the towers.
And they have to fight on their terms.
Yeah, I mean, it helps that they have a Centaur Warrunner who could basically just do whatever he wants.
Yep.
I don't know where that Crypt Storm was going, Death Prophet. I don't know where that Crypt Storm was going. Let's see. Let's look at the Weaver here. I want to believe in this Weaver. I think he's going Manta style first.
Okay, that's not Battle Weaver build. I know it's not Manta first. But I can see where he's going with it, but...
No, he should just, honestly, just go with the Lincolns. You need an opportunity to basically have your chance to time-lapse, and Lincoln's does exactly that. It gives you just that brief second of, like, even if you get caught out, you can still save your life. And even if you don't get caught out, even if you know you're going to waddle your way into a fight, it still gives you that moment of, like, okay, I need to, like, time-lapse real quick because someone's targeting me.
Mm-hmm.
But not too bad. Who was Invoker just picked up a Scythe of Ice, like I was mentioning earlier. So Scythe of Ice up on the Invoker. He's got actually fairly good right click under his belt. As of right now, he's doing about 190 damage per right click. So at this early in the game, not too bad there. Plenty of damage coming out from the Invoker. Sheepstick's going to help quite a bit in crowd controlling certain people, mainly the Lycan or the Centaur. Those are probably his 2 big targets there. Looks like the Jar getting ready to push this top tower here. Moving in on the T2, Fade Bolt coming in from the Rubik, doing lots of damage like we've been mentioning earlier. And in the process, because of the damage reduction, doing no damage to the Dire creeps in the process.
Exactly. See, that's the push of Rubik.
Yeah. Crypt Storm's coming in from the Death Prophet. Again, I think that Death Prophet was a great choice for the Radiant because it gives them just a fair amount of counter push.
Yeah. But I think there's a little bit of indecision by the Weaver. Weaver has a Mithril Hammer coming into him. I don't know if this is going to be a Desolator, BKB.
Most likely a Deso. I would put money on Deso. I think again, what he should do is, well, either I'd say finishing the Manta if he's going to go Manta would be his best choice because he gets some extra stats there from that Ulti Orb.
I don't think that he needs Lincolns though. I'm
not saying
see
Lincolns.
what he would
I'm
use
saying
Lincolns.
Get the Ulti Orb to finish up Manta. I mean, I don't think Manta's a good choice, but I think it's the choice he needs to make. Because he already has the Yasha. Yasha doesn't build into anything else except Manta or Sange and Yasha. But to be honest, I don't think Sange and Yasha works on him. Or maybe it does. Maybe
I'm just pretty sure it does.
Enchantress just gets caught out and destroyed. Scythe of Ice again on the Invoker. Good, just quick, clean kill. Mind you, Lycan just doing what Lycan does, pushing towers all day, ratting like a boss.
Does he have Wolf back up yet?
Like with Necros? No.
Yeah. No, okay.
He has a whole bunch of gold. Oh, just bought a Hyperstone. Okay. Interesting.
Well done.
Interesting.
AC?
Most likely. The other choice would probably be a Mjolnir, and I don't agree with that choice.
I can see Mjolnir too.
No, I mean, it's a fine choice, but I think the AC would be the more...
A little bit better.
Yeah, I think the AC would be the better choice at this point in the game.
Yeah, easier Roches, blah blah blah.
Exactly. Stacked with the Medallion of Courage, that's a lot of negative armor.
Yeah.
And that's exactly, I think, what the Lycan needs. Just sort of shred armor and let his enemies, or let his allies, do the rest of the work. I mean, you have the Stomp. Oh no, sorry, Stomp's magical damage. You have Centaur Warrunner who does enough physical damage. Lycan too. I mean, with the Hyperstone, would do plenty of right clicks as it is. So, again, AC I think would be a better choice, but we'll see here. Let's take a look at just some things.
Double is just magical damage, you do know that, right?
No, it wasn't that. I thought it was the Hoof. But then I realized the Hoof was also magical damage. That's why I didn't say Double Edge. I knew Double Edge was magic damage.
His return is physical.
Oh, there we go. There's the synergy I'm looking for. Yes, return to AC. It's perfect synergy. I'm totally grasping at straws.
Yeah, I was just trying to help.
It's okay. Smoke coming up on the Dire side here. Moving into it, Lycan trying to stop this Weaver from pushing here. And he comes, just getting some right clicks. Oh, no, Shikuchi coming in. This is just like poking and prod and do what they can. Smoke on the Dire, moving in on this Death Prophet. They know she's there. In comes the Stomp, in comes the, Blink and the Stomp. Lots of damage coming in. Death Prophet getting really low. Same with Invoker. Pugna takes out the DP. In comes the Pipe. That's just a quick kill there. Yep. Weaver's coming in. Not much he can really do about it. In comes another Stomp. Manages to hit the Weaver, but that's about it. In comes the Overgrowth. Rubik steals the Overgrowth. Casts it himself right on the tree. Tree taking huge damage. Centaur Warrunner kills the Weaver. I think that was return damage that got him.
Yep.
Yeah, Pugna just trying to get some kills here. Does some damage to that tree with his Q. And Centaur just trying to zone people out here, using himself as the threatening menace that needs be.
I wish I could see a replay of that return kill, because I think that's the first time I've seen return kill a Weaver ever.
I think it's the first time I've seen return kill anyone ever.
I've seen a few, but never a Weaver, because Weaver's just so safe.
I was gonna say Centaur kind of getting caught out, but then I don't think so.
Centaur, he doesn't care.
Yeah. What is that, Wall of Ice? Or Ice Wall. Ice Wall getting picked up by the Rubik now. He's just stealing spells left and right.
This Rubik really needs Agnums.
Yeah? Oh, so you can have 2 spells at once?
No, so he can have a 5-second cooldown.
Oh, 5-second cooldown. But doesn't it let him steal 2 spells, or is that...
No, that's... Whoa, what? No. Lets him steal a spell every 5 seconds, but he also gets the Agnum's effect if it gets an Agnum's effect. No, I think you're thinking of Invoke, to be honest.
Well, wait, he has two squares.
Yeah, he doesn't steal 2, though. He never steals 2.
Okay, I see. I'm just crazy.
Yes.
I'm just crazy. I'm looking at this UI as if this UI makes sense.
No, it's Rubik. He doesn't make sense.
God, whatever. In comes Crypt Storm from Death Prophet. Just great wave clear on her end there. Choose it again. There we go. Yeah. Clearing waves. Oh god, nah. Commodore's about to message me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
He messaged me too.
No, I need to do that real quick. There we go. I can't have him. He types a lot, people. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm not ignoring him. He just types a lot.
Yeah.
Getting back into the game real quick. Not bad. That T2 still stands. Decent defense coming in from the Radiant. Again, that Death Prophet with a Crypt Swarm. Great just counter push coming in from her. Unfortunately, again, I think still sort of... Oh my god, can I click that, please? Yeah, still a bit of stagnation from the Radiant.
Like, go take a Roche.
Yeah, Rubik has smoked himself up. Oh no, he did manage to hit the other two. Sorry, I thought I kind of missed it. Oh, there we go. Sunstrike used to check the Roshan pit. And in comes the Forged Spirits as well. Gonna just keep an eye on that Roshan. Oh, we're gonna start right-clicking. No, down there.
And then die.
Double damage picked up by the Enchantress there. In comes the Centaur ulti. That's a dead tree. Only a matter of time. Right-click's coming in. Pugna. There we go. No, Rubik's gonna get the kill. Pugna decrepified him and then didn't do anything. Oh, he ran out of mana, so he couldn't life drain. Oh,
yeah.
That's awkward. This is going to be a really quick T2 here. They're just shredding it. In comes the Visage Familiars.
What's really sad, though, is that...
Dire got killed. The kills are real. The kills are real.
Wow.
Oh, poor Dire. I don't even know what was on that courier. Can I check? Is there any way to check? No, I don't think so. Oh, well. Items are now stuck on that courier, because there was a reason it was coming all the way over there.
Yep. I'll keep an eye on the timer and let you know.
Alrighty. Weaver, yeah, Deso incoming. He's picked up a second Mithril Hammer now.
Yeah.
So Deso will be incoming soon on that Weaver. Just trying to push this lane, but mind you, Lycan doing a great job of sort of constantly going back to the lane, checking on it, just stopping the Weaver from doing anything. In comes another Sunstrike. Hits the Lycan. Lycan getting fairly low now. All he wants to do is Roche. Just let me Roche.
No, he has to turn off this Roche.
I mean... Oh.
Well, now he's fine. His team's here.
Taking the top T1 tower there. All the Radiant up at the top. All the Dire here down at this Roche. Wanted to secure this Roche. And yeah, this is definitely a secured Roche. Weaver's chilling in the jungle here, just getting some more last hits. Nope, has his Deso now. So Deso is up on the Weaver, ready to go. And that is an Aegis going towards the Lycan. That is a pretty critical item on him. I think pretty critical item in general. He's sitting on 3,200 gold too. Or, sorry, sitting on 3,200 gold as well. Let's try and make proper sentences here, shall we?
Nope. So Vicious is still standing near here. That's kind of terrifying. Why did Exorcism get pushed, by the way?
I think they were going to push on the tower, but then Lycan TP'd in, and then everyone else TP'd in. Now they're just backing out. So I think she popped it in preparation to take a tower, which, well, didn't happen.
Good waste of an ult. Well,
I mean, yeah, now it's on cooldown for the next 75 seconds there. Yep. Not much she can do about it. And that kind of means that this is sort of the opportune time for the Dire to do something.
Yep. AC coming to the Lycan as soon as he can.
Yeah.
And also a Blade Mail for the Centaur Warrunner.
Yeah, there we go. Those are items. Deso up on the Weaver. Smoke picked up by the Visage as well. Let's see here. Is there anything interesting on the items? There we go. Nope. Mechanism picked up by the Treant, so both sides have a mech. Just kind of looking at these items, you know, the Dire still definitely have the lead here. I mean, even though the gold lead doesn't say so, I think that the Dire have the definite sort of item lead between the two teams.
Yeah.
Even though there is about a 3,500 gold lead between the two teams. In favor of the Radiant. As far as XP is concerned, though, the Dire totally have taken the lead there, sitting at about a 5k XP differential in favor of the Dire. So the Dire have levels, while the Radiant have gold, but in my opinion, I think the Dire have slightly better items. Or at least more, how should I say, effective items, I guess is the word I'm trying to look for here.
Second. It was just a smoke on the courier.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. Oh, well. Nothing too... I was hoping it was like something like really crazy. I could be like, oh, snap! But no, just smoke.
Yep, for the Enchantress.
Double damage!
Alright, Pugna doing his best job here to try and counter-push this wave. Mind you, he's scared of the Forged Spirits. Which is kind of funny, but that's okay. I mean, they're not bad. They shred armor. Rubik just coming with a Fade Bolt. Don't care about no Forged Spirits. Lycan moving around up to the top lane here. Just gonna, I guess, push it out. The tower... Oh no, the tower's being slowly healed up by the tree. I thought it was pretty low, but looks like the tree's been healing it up. Weaver looks like he was going to maneuver his way in there, but sees the Death Prophets there, so goes back to his mid lane, just to his lonely life of farming in the mid lane.
Yep.
With a Deso, though, I will say. Deso and DD at the moment, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Taking a look at the last hits, again, heavily in favor of the Radiant, and honestly, if the Radiant are going to win this game, I think it's going to be in thanks to the fact that they're still constantly farming. The Dire are spending a lot of time roaming and rotating and trying to focus on objectives specifically, but the thing is, they're not really focusing on their farm as much. Lycan is doing a good job, he's sitting at 150, and Pugna's doing an okay job as well, sitting at 121. But like they're spending a lot of time roaming between lanes and not spending time sort of focusing down lanes. And I think that's going to be their downfall in this game. Pause coming in from the Rubik. Actually, can I look at game chat? No reason being thrown up just yet. Waiting to see what happens here. But, Oh no, I will say, like, both teams seem to still be sort of equally into this game, in my opinion. I mean, the towers are kind of about even-ish. Slight advantage to the Radiant in towers. They have taken out all the mid towers, and in the T1s in the top and bot lane, while the Dire have only pushed basically all the T1 towers. So
yeah, but remember that mid T2 was actually denied.
It was denied, that is correct. But, I mean, it's still taken, more or less. While they didn't get the full gold for it, they still took the objective.
Yeah.
In some capacity.
Well, anyways, Invoker's sitting on a 4-second invoke cooldown, soon to be, like, really soon to be actually a 2-second invoke cooldown.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is really fun to fly through your spells. Maybe he's gonna try to show off and go for the refreshers Invoker.
Yep. I think Blink Dagger coming up on the Treant real soon. Maybe. He's sitting on 2200 gold right now, so he does have the gold for Blink. This Rubik kind of getting caught out here, but so is the Visage. Visage just getting heavily caught out. Huge damage coming in. Sunstrike coming in from the Invoker. That's doing some damage. Rubik takes out the Visage in the process, and this is huge damage coming back. Weaver takes out the Rubik himself. In comes the Deafening Blast. Centaur Warrior just kind of needs to back away. Out comes the Exorcism, and out comes the Centaur Stampede. Now it's just the escape time. Now it's just time to escape. They gotta do what they can. The Radiant are pushing them down. This is exactly what they need to do. Weaver taking some relatively significant damage, but not too bad. Out comes the Blade Mail. Weaver doesn't care. He don't give a devil. There we go. Death Prophet takes out the Centaur Warrunner with a Crypt Swarm there. And Dire's Courier got killed again! No! Who is it? Mighty Boar. Mighty Boar, no!
That was a bad Decrepify on Pugna's part. He's like, oh, I'll stop you from taking physical damage. Wait, there's this Death Prophet, and it does slow you.
Yeah, basically. That was, again, a good fight by the Radiant. They did just sort of keep pushing it, which is definitely what they needed to do. Death Prophet throwing out the Crypt Storms there. Just trying to keep things going. Now they're pushing out this bot lane. Not too bad. Again, they didn't push for the T3. They probably could have continued on the fight, take the T3 if they wanted to. But they're all backed away and all spread out now. So, let's see what they do. Oh, wow. I like that ward. I like where that ward's placed, just by the Dire there.
Which one?
It's just by the river, closest to the top rune there. It's sort of in between the stairs and the slope. I like it if the Radiant were to put a ward there. I think that'd be a nice ward. Anywho, in comes Lycan, trying his best to take out the tower. Backdoor protection though, not really helping him. But what is helping him is his Assault Cuirass. In comes some huge damage. Lycan, all right, he has the Aegis, doesn't really care. Aegis gets popped. Pop, pop. And in comes the Stampede. Uses the escape mechanism. No, the blink on the Invoker. Invoker just needs to get out. Use the Scythe of Ice right on that Centaur. Decrepify into the Nether Blast there. This could very well be a dead Invoker, and it most likely will be. Yeah, there we go. Pugna gets the right click there. In comes some silences. top tower taking damage. Weaver's up here just fighting with the Enchantress and the Rubik. Needs to back away there. Just Shikuchiing his way around. Death Prophet getting caught out. In comes some right clicks. She's taking huge damage. Enchantress gets the kill off Death Prophet. Right clicks coming in from the Weaver. TP's coming in. That Pugna will be getting away. Weaver, no! He's got the damage. He just needs to get out. There's no way he can 5-man this. Everyone's dead. Everyone that he loves and cares about is dead. And this is going to be a T2 tower going down in favor of the Dire. No, the glyph gets popped!
It's still going to go down.
Yeah, I mean, the Weaver can try, but there's not much he can do. He has another Mithril... Oh, BKB. Okay. I was like, why does he have another Mithril Hammer? Why do you have 3 Mithril Hammers?
Because he needs them.
Exactly, basically. All right, here comes a huge 5-man push. This is what I was sort of talking about earlier in this game there. Damage coming in. That's another dead tower. They took the T2 and the T3 from that, and now racks are exposed.
Yep.
Pugna just stopping this top lane push here. Another blast coming in, doing damage. Not too bad. BKB up on the Weaver. And now it's just time for the Radiant to kind of... They need to push back, more or less. I'm sure that sounds painfully obvious, but that is exactly what they need to do. They need to push back, and they need to basically just take racks. Blink Dagger coming up on the Rubik there. I like that. I like that a lot.
Skull Basher for the Lycan finally, because the Courier was dead with it.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
He didn't get it. The Courier's still holding a Skull Basher.
You...
Lycan, you have too many things.
No, he has a
he has that extra town portal, yeah, that isn't even his. Oh, Lycan. BKB coming up on the Pugna in just a few moments. He has everything he needs, but he's just waiting for the Courier to be free. The Radiant are smoked up. Here they come.
Oh, they're gonna
This could be a dead Lycan. This could be a dead Lycan.
Lycan, run!
Oh, Scythe of Ice into the silence. Right clicks coming in. That's a Meteor. Deafening Blast. Overgrowth. And that's a dead Lycan.
Yep.
Everything about that was just dead. So now it's a 5v4 situation here in favor of the Radiant. Gonna keep pushing this lane here. They could very well take the T3 and even racks, but the thing is, if they want to do it, they have to dedicate the fight. Overgrowth is down. There's no way it's coming back up for the next fight. Exorcism is up. So if they want to, which they need to... Oh, but they have the glyph there on the Dire side.
Yeah, and also Fade Bolt.
Yeah, Fade Bolt and Nether Blast. Like, they have lane clear, which is basically what I'm trying to say is, like, they have to just go in. The whole Radiant team has to go in as 5 and just, you know, fight to win. You're either going to win or you're going to lose, and that fight is going to be your make or break point there.
Yeah.
But that's fine there. Top lane getting pushed in by this Invoker. Just some general farming going on here still. Again, they just... The Dire have the items they need. The Radiant have the items they need as well. Like, everyone just has the right amount of items that this game is kind of just starting to get a little prolonged here. Which is, you know, whatever. BKB up on the Weaver. Weaver doesn't have that much right click, really. He kind of needs to, like, settle down, just say F it, grab a Daedalus, and just start going ham on fools. Another smoke's been popped. Looping around, trying to see what they can find here. Nothing much just yet. All the Dire up in the top lane. All the Dire up in the top lane. Yeah. Oh. Ooh.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, maybe not. What are you doing, Weaver? Seriously, you guys need to take Roche. It has cheese. Guys, taste cheese.
It has cheese. It has 200 gold. Oh, there's a smoke on the Dire, too. They're coming in. They see that Death Prophet. In comes the Blink. In comes the Stomp. Huge damage coming in. That's a dead DP.
Oh, she's still alive.
I know. That's what amazes me right now. I thought she was dead. Weaver takes out the Pugna. Rubik taking some pretty significant damage. In comes the Sunstrike. Gonna miss. Damage, though. Now they're split. The Dire are split. Double kill on the Weaver. This is a dead Centaur. That's a triple kill. And now... Yeah, well, it's one or the other. They're either going for Roche or they're going to go for T3s and racks. And it looks like they decide on the T3s and the racks there. Just pushing. Death Prophet should honestly be like all the way up here by now. Just using her Exorcism to push.
Nope, it's over.
Yeah, now it's over. Going back to her. She's back up at full health there. This is easily going to be a T3 for them. TP's coming in. In comes the Lycan. Enchantress is already there. And they're just going right for it. Right click's coming in. They do have the glyph. It just got popped, as I mentioned it there. And Visage using his familiars to just kind of zone out the Lycan just a little bit. There we go. That's T3. This is Rax as well. Enchantress using her impetus to take out the Visage minion. There we go. That's Rax. Now they're just gonna back out and maybe go Roche now. That would be like the best thing to do.
Let's see if they know.
Honestly, it's what they should do. Everyone's still down.
They're recycling in.
There we go. Gonna take the Roche. He's got cheese. He's got Aegis.
Nope, they're not. Oh my god, I hate you guys.
Okay. Well, don't you know?
And now they're gonna take it.
Maybe Roshan isn't that important. Nah, I don't even know.
You know, living twice, that doesn't matter.
Nah, man, Yoto.
Oh, here comes Here comes the Visage Familiars, though.
Oh, in comes the Sunstrike. The Radiant, no. But now the question is, do the Dire want the fight? Do they want to take the fight here? They did kind of get taken out last time, but that's because they got split up and, weren't fighting as a team. Here come the Radiant. In they come. Netherboard doing huge damage there. Right click's coming in. Drubik takes out the Treant Protector really quickly. Visage goes down. Death Prophet manages to take out the Pugna in the process. Weaver's just doing what he can. Like, that Nether Ward is doing work. Pugna destroys the Invoker thanks to his ward. And now the Centaur Warner kind of getting caught out here. Right click's going to come in. The Weaver. No. Rubik, come on. Use our Fable Boy. No, he uses the Crypt Swarm. Takes out the Weaver in the process. Death Prophet gets the kill on the Rubik. But mind you, Death Prophet getting really low here. In fact, extremely low.
Yep.
Enchantress did want to push the fight just a little bit.
And here comes all her health again.
Away. Sorry?
Here comes all her health again.
Yep, basically. Back in the fight now, ready to go. Lycan, thank you for that 200 gold, he says to the Visage.
Yep.
I'll take your minions, no problem. Death Prophet back up at full health here. I mean, between the two here, the Enchantress and Lycan, they could take that Death Prophet, no problem.
Yeah, especially since Exorcism's down, but he does want the Roche.
Yeah, he wants the Roche.
Enchantress,
it's what they need to do right now. Their mid lane, though, getting pushed up pretty hard here by the super minions. Or super creeps, sorry. God, whatever. No, don't forget your cheese!
Guys,
cheese!
Cheese, please. Drops all the sentry wards.
Who needs sentry wards? Whatever.
Dire's middle tower is under
Drop the cheese and the...
Oh, okay. I see. Not bad.
Stockpiling cheese.
Picked up by the Pugna. Yeah. Seriously, just stockpile cheese. Alright, picked up by the Pugna there. Now they really need to keep it on this mid lane here. This mid lane totally pushed straight to T4s.
They need to push out their mid lane.
I know, yeah, basically. If they leave that mid lane sort of left alone for long enough, more or less the super minions, creeps, the super creeps will push up to those T4s uncontested. No problem here. Weaver up in the top lane, just doing what he does. He's sitting on about 3,800 gold there. Very curious to see what he's going to be doing with that. Maybe just go straight into DR, because why not? I mean, at this point. I don't know. Right now he needs right click, like straight up. He doesn't really have that much in the grand scheme of things. He is doing about 200 damage, which is very respectable. But he's definitely he definitely needs more. And while I joke about the DR, that wouldn't be a bad choice. Invoker takes out the Rubik King down here in the spot lane. Invoker, though, kind of getting caught out in the process. Centaur Warner gets the kill on that. Visage taking pretty big damage from that Nether Ward there.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Comes that Dire's Courier dies yet again. Can Weaver get this tower? Probably can. Gonna fight the Enchantress in the process. Why not? More TPs coming in. Just focus on the tower, Weaver. Focus on the tower. Oh, that tower's in deny range. That Weaver. Oh, he's getting a little manly. Is he gonna go for it? He does. Weaver takes out the tower.
Dire's top tower has
takes out the T2. Gets the goal. What a player. What a player. TP's out, sitting on almost 5k gold.
Yep.
That's 1,000 gold away from Divine Rapier. Oh, sorry, about 1,200 away from Divine Rapier.
Jeez, you can't math anymore, can you?
No, that's what the summer does to me. I give up math for summertime relaxation.
Fair enough. This game has gone a lot longer.
This game, like we said, either this game's gonna be done in 20 minutes or it's gonna push on to like 45.
Yep.
That's kind of the problem with these push lineups. Either your push works like brilliantly, and it's GG. Death Prophet picking up the Refresher's Orb.
Does she have enough mana for that?
A Refresher Orb.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Barely.
No, not barely. I mean, she'll have about 500 mana left. Also,
I know, but
she regens mana incredibly quickly, too.
yeah, thanks to the Bloodstone.
Exactly. Let me see. Alright. Bot lane push incoming. Out comes the Fade Bolt. Damage for the Rubik. Just doing what he can. Getting his farm. Rubik needs to get his, you know. And moving on to this T2 tower, coming in on the bot lane. The Dire just pushing S5. This is now straight up 5-man Dota team fighting. No more split pushing, no more anything. 5-man, take towers. Let's effing do this.
Radiant structures
Sentry popped up there by the Dire, so they'll see the natures if he moves on in. Another Sentry just got thrown up right now, too. So trying to counter out that natures, they know he's there. They know that if he sort of gets his chance, he's going to ruin everyone. In comes the Centaur. Treant Protector caught out just a little bit. Right click's coming in. This is a dead... No, time-lapsed Weaver. Right click's coming back in now. Aegis gets popped. Down goes the Pug. Now Weaver getting the kill there. Lycan coming back up right now. More right clicks coming in. They get the Grave Chill. Weaver takes out the Centaur. Centaur buys back immediately. Comes right back in. The Enchantress kind of getting caught out here. That's a kill. Death Prophet taking out the Rubik. Enchantress going down too. Weaver killing, getting the kill there. And that was more or less an ace. I think actually Lycan might have gotten out.
Radiant's top tower
I think he
is
did,
under
yeah.
attack.
And MKB, just a flat MKB coming up on the Weaver there. Because yes.
Because I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean, well, as far as damage output goes, MKB is the best item, except for Daedalus, of course.
Top tower is under
The
attack.
mini bash, if you run some of the
Dire's
math,
bottom tower is under
it
attack.
kind of sometimes does more damage than Daedalus, but Daedalus in general has better damage output potential.
His crit, as well as he has Desolator already.
Yeah.
Bottom tower
I mean,
is
the only
under
reason you'd
attack.
want the MKB is for the
Dire's
true
bottom
strike,
tower has
yeah,
fallen.
which no one has.
Yeah, exactly.
Dire's middle
Again, I
tower is under
don't
attack.
discount the MKB. I just don't think it's the
Dire's
right. I don't think it's the best choice. Huge damage coming in. This is definitely a dead 2-3 if they want to. BKB is getting popped everywhere. Everyone's just flying up in the air. In comes the Meteor. Right clicks coming in. Deafening Blast. Centaur Warrunner getting really low there. Down he goes. Invoker getting the kill. More right clicks come in. Lycan kills the Invoker. Treant getting really low there. Death Prophet just casting spells. Lycan getting the double kill off the Treant Protector and the Invoker. Triple kill off of that, off the Death Prophet. Weaver just kind of stuck in here doing his thing. Shikuchiing about. Throws out the right clicks. Kills the Rubik. Shikuchi's again. Needs to get out of there. His time lapse off or on cooldown, sorry. In comes just huge stuns from the Visage minions.
Yep.
And not too bad. I don't know. It was a 2-for-2 trade in the end. No tower went down in the process there, though that T3 did take some damage at the very least. So
Dire's middle tower
that's
is under
something.
attack.
Yeah.
Death Prophet back up pretty much immediately.
Thanks to her Bloodstone.
Exactly. So many stacks. Stack City.
Well, just that Centaur. That Centaur died because he was chasing the meatball.
The who?
The meatball. The
Weaver?
meteor.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? I've actually never heard that, to be honest. I've never heard
you've never
I've
watched
never
a
heard it
match
referred to as the meatball.
It's always called the meatball in professional play. Always.
Well, I guess we're just not professional then, are we?
Okay, I'm professional, you are not.
I mean, I may or may not be doing this cast topless. Ow, ow.
Oh god, no.
I kid. Or do I? Okay, look at this goal graph with me for just a brief second. Just a brief second, shall we?
What are we doing?
Looking at the goal graph. I mean, I'm showing it for the viewer's sake, but you can look at it with me.
I don't want to.
13,000 gold lead for the Radiant. Like, what is this? What is this? Yeah, why are we paused? Come on,
What's
people.
up? People they're talking. Tech pause.
No, I see. Wait for what?
Can I say for what?
Door. Oh my god, people in their lives. God.
You never pause for doors. You don't even pause for phone calls. What the hell's wrong with you?
Yo, I don't pause for phone calls. I'll pause for texts, but I don't pause for phone calls.
What?
I'm kidding.
That's the worst thing I've ever heard ever of all time.
Can I just point out that this Weaver has yet to finish up his Manta style or do anything with his Yasha?
Casual Yasha, it's okay.
No, it's not.
Screw you, it's okay.
god. Like, he has enough for an ulti orb. Hell, he has enough to finish a Sange if he wants to. Just build a flat Sange. Like, make something of yourself, Weaver.
Why am I staring at the fountain?
I don't know.
I hate you.
I despise pauses.
I despise pauses too.
Because it means we have to actually talk like humans.
Yeah.
I don't talk. I just cast. Just cast!
What?
I look, man, I can't vamp to save my life. Without it sounding like... low to talk.
It's always low to talk with you, my friend.
Actually, okay, you know what? I saw this picture on Reddit the other day that made me laugh for at least a solid minute. And it's because I'm childish.
Okay.
Would you like to hear it?
No. But go ahead.
Oh, never mind. Looks like we'll have to check in next time.
Trust you.
Getting back into the game, unpaused by Visage. I agree with that. Why are they pausing for so long? Just get back into the game, people. EA Sports in the game. Boots Travel coming up in the Invoker, so fine, I'll go with the picture I saw. So it's a clipping from one of the old Marvel comics. I think it was one of the old Avengers comics.
Yep.
And apparently, back in the day, the
oh,
term,
yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
The term for straight talk was called solid dick.
Yep.
So the clipping was of Iron Man and Captain America, and Iron Man was like, "Hey there, Cap, still moping about over there? Maybe you need some of the solid dick from Iron Man." And I was like, my face when I read that was absolutely priceless.
Yeah.
I was like, how is this an actual phrase?
Because old timingness?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know quite when the Avengers comic was in full swing, but I think that would have been around the 50s?
Roughly.
60s, yeah?
Somewhere around there, and people just didn't really care about things back then.
Well, no, I think that was just the way things were said. Like,
yeah.
You know, Richards were called dicks once in a while. Like, anywho.
The short form for Richard is still Dick.
But, like, I don't know. I don't think I'd call a person named Richard Dick.
I call my friend at work Dick all the time. His name's Richard.
Because he is a dick. No, I'm kidding. I have no idea who your friend is at work.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Anywho, getting back into this game here, the Dire are just kind of roaming around now, just 5-man pushing, looking for an opportunity. They pushed in that mid lane basically all the way, and now I don't know what they're doing just yet. I mean,
now they're rotating bot to take the tier 2 because racks don't mean a thing.
And they don't want to mean a thing, because even when the racks go down...
Okay, so they smoke... Why did you leave the Ogre... Okay, fine.
Okay.
Why did you leave the Ogre Club on your... Okay.
Just let it happen. Let it go. Here they come. The Dire moving in on this T2. They got a bit of a creep wave forming. Not quite sure what they're trying to do here.
Bait it, and then...
Oh, there's a tree. In comes the stomp. Tree gets hit. I don't think they know he's there. They pop a sentry. But it's... Excuse me, it's not within vision there. They can't see the tree.
He's just running around the trees.
Well, why not? He's got nothing else to do.
Just checking up on his tree friends.
Basically. Alright, in comes the Dire creep wave here. In comes the Wolves. Lycan moving into position here. The Radiant sort of backing a little bit away from that T2.
Middle tower is under attack.
I'm using the Visage things.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Oh, one of the towers has gone down.
The
creeps are taking out that second T4 pretty quickly there.
Dire,
Dire, you need to respond to this or else your T4s are going to go down.
This is why you don't waste time baiting when you
don't bait when you're on the back foot, my friends. Right clicks come in. Pugna taking some damage there. In comes the Nether Blast, but does absolutely nothing. Rubik gets destroyed. Invoker getting the kill. Pugna going down, double killing for the Invoker. Blinks backing away. This is more or less, I think, in favor of the Radiant point. Yeah, there. Oh, no, Enchantress. No, down she goes. There we go. Lycan here to defend the Ancient. Ancient took some pretty significant damage, though, in that process. Oh, no, Lycan's actually taking, like, no damage here.
Yeah, he's got Vladimir stuff. But here comes the Radiant with a Death Prophet, with Refreshers.
Which Refreshers is up, ready to go. At a moment's notice.
Yeah, and
Rubik is bought back. So clutch. Here we go.
And Pugna can buy back still too, so can Lycan and then
can he?
down. Yep.
Yeah, buybacks are up. In fact, again, like I feel like all the Radiant need to do is just 5, pushing 5. I mean, Weaver's back at 5,500 gold, just sitting on it. Like he can almost buy a Divine Rapier again. Honestly, though, I think he should go for the Daedalus.
He should go for something.
Or you know what? Finish the Manta, or go Sanj. Like just. I'm staring at this. I'm staring at this Yasha, just like fuming over here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's so much missed potential, and Weaver could also be attacking the tower right now.
Hey, Death Prophet, go mid. Use your spirits. God damn it.
Or something. Just like now the Dire are just kind of like they're just sort of like footing around here.
Everyone's footing around in this game.
I know it's slightly bothering, but that's okay. Weaver 40 gold away from Divine Rapier. Will we see the Divine? I kind of want to, because I feel like that would just send Weaver over the edge. And he would become Based God.
No.
Is there an Assault Cuirass on someone?
What do you mean?
Oh, Assault Cuirass on the Visage. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Gives him so much armor. Oh my god. He's sitting at 42 armor.
Oh, he could actually... Oh, come on.
Weaver, please!
What are you doing with this gold?
Buybacks, of course.
Doesn't even need that much.
For Satan, of course. Alright, getting in here. There we go. This is what we need. In come the Radiant War Machine. Glyph is up on the Dire. That's a T3 taken out. No problem there. Cryptstorm picking up by the Rubik. Right clicks come in. That's the dead... what's it called? Nether Ward. Gosh. In comes the Blink. In comes the Stomp. Right clicks come in. That's a dead Weaver. But he does have the Aegis. Up it comes. And up comes the Weaver. Right clicks coming in. Lycan. No, he got stun locked. Rubik finishes the Weaver. Death Prophet, though, taking out the Lycan in the process. Lycan buying back immediately. TP's right there and begins his right clicks. Out comes another Exorcism there. That's the Refresher's Orb getting popped. Huge
Rubik
damage coming
exorcism.
in. Down goes the Centaur Warrunner. Centaur, though, buying back immediately. Huge damage coming in. Lycan taking huge damage. Death Prophet just sort of doing what she can. Wants to take out those Raxes. Down goes the melee. Range getting pretty close. Blink, Stomp. Not enough there. Centaur taking some pretty significant damage. Sunstrike coming in. Don't know where it's going, but Invoker got the kill on the Pugna. Down goes the Centaur Warrunner. No more. No, Pugna buys back in the game. This is just buybacks. They're going in piecemeal, though. They want to go in on that Death Prophet. Death Prophet, though, isn't going to go down easily. Cold Snap into Deafening Blast. Huge damage coming in on the Lycan. Lycan going to make it into the fountain. Mind you, those spirits are doing quite a bit of damage there. Ancient is exposed. It's going to go down. Trench just focusing on the Ancient. He's going to go down. Telekinesis, down he goes. Enchantress gets the kill there. Death Prophet kills off the Rubik. This is a dead Ancient, and that's GG in favor of the Radiant.
Yeah. And also, a lot of those spirits were actually Rubiks.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
Man, I feel like Rubik should have, like, custom spirits for when he steals that.
They should be mini hymns.
Yes, exactly. It's like we're on the same wavelength. Well, man, that was quite the game, quite the length of game. Most of it was pauses, but still really good. Congratulations to the Radiant on that. Good job. Again, great early game aggression from that tri-lane there. That, they did kind of falter a little bit in the mid game when the Dire were pushing, but the Dire really did just sort of foot around a little too much.
Yep. And they couldn't push. They didn't realize how they could push.
Yeah, I think they realized because they built their team as a straight-up push combo, but they never really executed on the push.
Yeah, they don't know how to execute it.
Yeah. But anywho, that's been today's game, guys. Thank you all for watching. We will have content, most likely, tomorrow. And until then, I've been Gummy Worms.
And I've been Sproutt.
Until tomorrow, guys, play more games. We're out.
Peace.